Hi Leo, how are you? Welcome back, Spiritual Barbie here. So let's get into your reading. Okay, so in the distant past, I see that this person felt a grave amount of commitment towards you. They felt like you were, you know, their husband or their wife or their future husband or their future wife, and they felt they're very devoted to you. Like this person, how it starts off is devotion. Okay? So this person that you're connected with is extremely devoted to you. Okay? Recent past energies, the Ten of Pentacles. I really feel like they see in the recent past, like they could have really like started physically making moves or, you know, physically wanting to materialize that long-term happy family, white picket fence, you know, car, dog, kids, that sort of life, you know, like this person sees forever with you, and they started seeing that in the recent past. Now the present energy, what's going on with them is the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. So this person this week could be a little angry, you know, they could be a little frustrated. They could just have a lot going on in their life, honestly. But since this is what's impacting your relationship, I really feel like they could be angry, but I feel like it's more so towards something else. It's not necessarily towards you. Some of you guys, though, they could kind of not realize it, but they're kind of projecting, you know, what's going on in their life onto you, which isn't fair. You shouldn't take that, you know, don't allow that. But I really feel like this person really does care about you, and they really value you. They really love you, and they really, really value you. The challenge and the focus is the Three of Cups. So I really feel like, you know, this person, they want to be with you. They want to see you. They want to be near you. They want to celebrate with you. They want to have good memories with you. But they're kind of like, they're struggling right now. Conscious thoughts and or desires is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So they're wanting you to offer them something, or they're wanting to offer you something. Okay. But it's something real. Like this person is whoever this person is, all right, they could be Earth, Taurus. I'm hearing Gemini for some of you guys. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Three of Cups, Pisces. Knight of Swords, that's Gemini. Five of Swords, that's Aquarius, I believe. But they could be any air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So those are the signs so far. So I'm going to have a look at this root energy. I just really feel like whoever this person was, or whoever this person is in the distant past, they had so much, they just valued the crap out of you, you know? But I feel like it was also kind of hard. Like this person kind of, they weren't certain, like not that they weren't certain about you, but they just kind of like, I just feel like this person kind of has a hard time, you know? Like they kind of do have a hard time a little bit, Leo. You know, like they're using so much strength to get by, you know, and it's not because of this connection. I don't see that here. I feel like the strength that they're using to get by, it's just because of just kind of like the life that they're living, you know. So why did they have this? Why did this commitment energy come in? Well, because I feel like for some of you guys, maybe they kind of felt like your attention, if you're, you know, male, especially a male Leo, they kind of felt like your attention was elsewhere, and that you kind of had your head in the sky a little bit. Like they were kind of like, okay, so are you going to ground this, or are you just like all smoke and mirrors, you know? Because I feel like this person kind of dealt with smoke and mirror situations. And I feel like for Leo, if you're a female, then this person they just have a hard time. They really have a hard time grounding themselves and staying balanced. They really, really, really have trouble with balance. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was like a Libra or even a Virgo. Six of Pentacles is Virgo energy, right? Because this person they have like, it's almost like a life thing for them. Like they have to learn how to balance. That's a thing for them. They have trouble regulating sometimes their emotions at times. Okay, but I just see them, they really have a strong devotion to you, like very strongly. Like they would never stray. They have never cheated on you. Okay, they would never cheat on you. They would never leave you. they just feel like you guys are meant to be together. You know what I mean? I was about to say we are meant to be together because that's kind of like how I'm getting it. They feel like we're meant to be together, you know? So in the recent past, I feel like, you know, it just kind of got solid, you know? Now, here's what I think. I think that this person, right, they may have a family situation that traps them. I feel like for you Leos, their family situation, their beliefs, but it's their family. It's their family. There's something about their family that traps them. Ten of Swords energy underlying. There's something about their family that's overwhelming. It traps them. It makes them feel caged. It makes them feel like a victim. Like they're kind of victimized by their family. They're very controlled by them too, you know? And they don't realize their abundance. But I also feel like they want to sneak away with you. Some of you Leos, this person wants to sneak away from their family to be with you. Or maybe they do that. Maybe in the recent past, that's what you guys were doing. They would sneak away from their family, you know, maybe they're whatever. But whatever this is, it's not healthy. Okay, Leo? I feel like we talked about this before. That it was a situation where, you know, you were kind of like, well, there's these rules and obligations, but this person is not in a good situation. And they don't want to be in it, but for some reason, they're just trapped. For some reason, they really are. And I think that they really want to be with you. They really do, Leo. Let's have a look at why this Ten of Pentacles energy comes up in the recent past. Strength, okay, and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like for them, they did a lot of like dreaming about being with you. I don't know if you guys were together during this quarantine or if you guys are together during this quarantine, but especially if you guys are separate right now during quarantine, you know, they want to be with you. Okay, and they are just holding on for dear life, because I feel like this person, like, I'm hearing like suicidal. Sometimes this person has like they have overcome a lot of emotional issues, you know what I mean? And so sometimes they just had a really hard time with their emotions and with their thoughts, you know, but it's because of kind of like the belief system that they were taught and how they were raised that wasn't healthy, you know? And I feel like this person was kind of brought up in like a reciprocal sort of culture where it's kind of like they were taught that, you know, you have to give, you know, if your parents pay for this, then you have to, you know, do that. It's kind of like a tit for tat. Rather than love, they were nurtured based in materialistic things or give and take, you know? So this person can kind of come off a little like materialistic, or they kind of get mad about little things that aren't really important to Leo, obviously, because you guys are fire. You guys are more into like passion and creativity, and yeah, you guys are definitely abundant, but for you in love, it's more about the chemistry. And for them, you know, they're kind of like, well, what are you doing for me? And if you're not doing it for me, but that's because of how they were raised. You know what I mean? Like their mind has just been really skewed. Oh my God, their mind has just been really, really skewed, Leo. And I'm not making excuses. I don't think you should put up with shit. But I don't really see this person putting you down. In fact, I really see this person really adores you. They just have a hard time. Like, there's nowhere else for me to put it. They have a hard time. They love you, but they have a hard time. Like the Ten of Swords, they have a very hard time, like with their thoughts and with their emotions and with, you know, they just have a hard time, Leo. They really do. They don't mean to hurt you ever. They really don't, ever. Okay? So, you know, I feel like also for some of you guys, this person just may have just been, something happened with their family, maybe a mother, maybe something along the lines of their family, and it traps them. Like they just feel so trapped in the recent past, you know? Okay, but when it comes to this connection, they are wrapping up something in the past. Like they're wanting to leave where they are now to go and be with you. They want to be with you. Okay? So the present energy is the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. So let's see what this is about. I really feel like it's a bit of a confrontation. But it's interesting because it's a confrontation possibly with an Emperor type. Holding up boundaries. What is this energy? Page of Cups. What is going on in the present? Definitely is a little bit of confrontational energy. Their energy is a little sporadic, you know. Maybe they could kind of communicate in a way that feels like aggression, or they're trying to stop doing that. Like, this energy is very intriguing. Why is this in the present? The Queen of Wands. Someone's kind of wanting to exert their independence. Okay, I feel like this person here, they could be not trying to come to you with a lot of drama, but there's just a lot of stuff going on around them. And there's stuff that they're trying to free themselves from at this point. So now this person this week, they're starting off this week trying to free themselves. Okay? Trying to make changes, to leave something behind. I mean, the Tower and Judgment and the Star. So they're trying to make changes to leave a situation that is not an easy situation for them to leave. It's not easy for them to leave. Something about the situation has them bound and gagged. And it could be material things. It could be money. It could be, status. Something about the situation keeps them bound, and they want to be free. So I see this person here kind of reaching out, but I'm confused. I don't know what this has to do with you, because maybe some of you guys are with this person, but you probably are with them, and maybe that's why it's kind of spilling over to you. But I don't know. I think it's just a part of your lover's journey. You guys are definitely emotionally, I mean, we have the Empress and the Emperor and the Lovers. That's soulmate energy. So you guys are definitely soulmates, and there's strong soul ties to you and this person. Do not doubt the soul ties, okay? And I just feel like this person, maybe they're under a lot of stress, They're under a lot of stress. Maybe they could be like being attacked all the time, and they could feel like they need to constantly defend themselves and defend the relationship, but they're doing it. They're doing it. They're stepping into their own power. And it's because, Leo, they really value you. It's because of you. The reason why they're doing this, the reason why they're fighting, I don't care what they tell you. It's because of you. You're the reason why. So this person's trying to free themselves out of something, and you're the reason why. Because they want to be with you. Okay? You're their Emperor, Empress. You are their Queen of Wands. You are their soulmate with the Lovers. They want to be with you. That's why. Whoa. Wow. All right, conscious thoughts, inner desire. I'm sorry, it's kind of late and my parents are sleeping and I don't want to be too loud. All right, so we might do the, nighttime vibes. Soul, sexy voice in the mic. Leo, testing. All right, let me continue. All right, conscious thoughts, inner desires is the Ace of Pentacles. So I think this person is really wanting to ground, to start something new with you. Ace of Wands. I knew it. The Fool. They want to start something new with you, Leo. They want to go. This person wants to leave the situation behind. They want to just like dip. Okay. Whoever this person is, they want to get out of the situation and they want to start anew with you. And the reason why is because they know that this situation will not work if this dynamic continues here. They don't want it in their life anymore. Even if it continued, they probably would still like ignore them, but they don't want that in their life no more. They choose their own emotional happiness and stability. They don't want it anymore. They're tearing the whole thing down, bro. I feel like this is like a family system. This is like, generations upon generations upon generations of this same treatment and this same behavior. And they're done with it. They're tired of it. This is somebody who is over the shit. They're over it. They're leaving. Leo, they are leaving. They are leaving a situation. And I don't care what they tell you, Leo. They are doing it for you. You are the reason. You're what inspired them to do it. Don't forget it. Please don't. They're doing it for you. Okay? And they're putting up a fight. Like this person here, they're fighting. They're out here squaring up. You know what I mean? They're out here like, oh, word that. They're making plans. They're probably planning on the low. They're probably planning on the low to dip. I don't see the Seven of Swords because I feel like maybe that would bug you out if you saw it. But they're planning on the low to dip. They have a whole plan. And the reason why is because they're just completely overwhelmed by this situation that they're dealing with, and they shouldn't have to deal with this. They want a new beginning with you, a new solid beginning, a whole new life with you. They want to start a new life with you, Leo. Okay? Why? Because they got the call. With Judgment, they got the call. Spirit went in the air and Spirit said, hey, baby, you know you're better than this, right? Huh? come to me, child. That's what Spirit said. And they said, okay. They answered the call. They said, there's more to life. I can't do this. It's no amount of money that's worth this. It's no amount of nothing that you could, no amount of nurture and gilded cage and I'm, captain. There's no amount of that is worth this shit. I can manifest it on my own. Like, this person is done with this situation. It is so toxic and they're done with it. Okay? Even if you know these people, they're done with it. All right? So Leo, the challenge though is the Three of Cups. I feel like you guys are wanting to meet up, do stuff together, be happy. And that's what they're focused upon. They're focused upon meeting up with you, being happy, but it's like there's so much chaos surrounding this wish coming true. It's almost like there's so many barricades. It's almost like, okay, can't we get together and have a drink? Can't we just hang out and just have a good time? And it's like, you can't, because you constantly have these family members, these relatives, these people that they work with, if they are your company or something like that. They're constantly overriding the boundaries, and it's so penetrative, Let's have a look at why the Three of Cups is the focus, the Hermit, and the Eight of Cups. They're intensely focused upon letting go of habits. They're entirely focused on healing and moving forward and going towards what they desire. And so they're focused upon reunion with you. Three of Cups is reunion as well, especially when you haven't seen your friends in a while. Like on Friday, hey, pull up with your friends, hey, Three of Cups, let's have a drink. That's that sort of situation. So after this long, tough time, they want to come together with you. But it's almost like this energy that is around them that they're with, it blocks their wish fulfillment. It blocks that from happening. And so they're focused on making this happen, but it's always hard for them to do stuff, All right. So what's coming in? How are we ending off this week with you and Leo? With Leo, you and your person, bro. Ace of Swords, bro. Oh my God, severing ties. You just wait and see. Severing ties. Probably some of you guys could plan something. This person is heavy air, right? That's why they plotting with the Magician. They are planning. They've got a plan. They're out of here. They're gone. Okay, they're out of some situation. Not out of the situation with you. They're done with this cycle here. Okay. Whoa, something is materializing, some clarity is being had, or a plan is being hatched. Why is this Ace of Swords coming in the near future? The World reverse. That's what you need to conclude the cycle. They know that they need to sever ties to conclude this cycle, to have a life that they want, to have a life that they want, they need to conclude this cycle. They're letting something go. They're cutting something out of their life. They are literally leaving something behind. For you. That's why they're leaving. It was you that motivated them. It's you. You're the reason. I know you're like, no, don't do that fake humble. Don't be meek. Not on my channel. Okay, so all right, so I want to know more about this Ace of Swords energy, the Page of Pentacles. So they're realizing what it is that needs to come out. I feel like they're cutting something out. Some of you guys, I just hear there's a plan hatched. The Tower, you're going to be so shocked. There's a plan hatched. They cut something loose. Ace of Swords, what is this energy? It's a death. It's an end. Death in the Wheel of Fortune. It's over. Something's over. Something's over. It's over. Whatever this is here, not your relationship. Whatever this craziness is here, this energy here is insane. This is crazy. There's a lot of abuse here, okay? A lot of taking advantage, a lot of overstepping boundaries, a lot of people thinking that their shit doesn't stink and that they could talk to anybody anyhow and nothing will happen, right? And it's about to blow up in their face. Because Leo, this person is leaving the situation behind for you. All right? So, that's this person is leaving something behind for you, babe. Okay? So, let's take a look at the person's, how they're viewing you this week, right? We have the Mouse reverse. I feel like this person had some like worries about you, worries about the connection, and it was probably spawned through this. I mean, if you're brought up in a situation like this, that is this toxic, I mean, and you had this much craziness go on, you're obviously gonna look at people and be like, okay, what are you after? You know, who are you? What do you want from me? And I feel like they had a lot of concerns and worries about being with you that are no more. They're not doing that anymore. The mouse is reversed, okay? And then we have the magnifying glass. So they're looking deeper into you. They're definitely not going anywhere. They're not going nowhere. They love you, and they want to invest the same energy that they were investing into this situation. They want to invest it into you. So they're just looking closer into what it is that they want and their desires, right? They're looking closer into this relationship and just seeing where it could go. They're just putting more effort and energy. You're going to notice a greater amount of attention. Like the magnifying glass is like, take a magnifying glass and it blows up an image and you look into it more. That's kind of what they're doing with this relationship. They're kind of blowing it up and looking into it, just because they want to understand it. They just want to see what this is. And that's just how they do things. I mean, if you are in a situation where you were gaslit for years and years and years, you're going to, look at situations that come in and you're going to be like, okay, what do you want from me? What is this supposed to come about from? And so that's just what they're doing. That's their way of bringing themselves safety. That's their way of protecting themselves. That's just how they do it, okay? But they really care about you and they're leaving something behind for you, Leo. Oh my God, they don't care. I mean, this is somebody coming around and they don't care no more. Like somebody who used to care, I feel like in the past, they cared so much and they would kind of appease these people and appease this person, but they don't care no more. They're the emperor of their life and you're not going to run them no more. You're not going to run their life. Like they're standing up for themselves and they're going to put up a fight. And this time they're going to be the one walking off with the 3 swords. Because I feel like usually they're the ones walking off in the back. Not anymore. Now they're the ones walking off with the 3 swords. And that is justice. Because that's what these other people deserve. Because they've been taking advantage. Okay? So let's have a look at the oracle advice for you and your person. I feel like they're saying for you and your person. Okay. All right. So... Leo, you're a diamond. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. So remember that remember how I kept being like, yo, this person really cares about you. And I feel like a lot of you guys don't realize how much this person really cares about you. They really think that you are the bee's knees. And that's just a cheesy way of saying it. They really value you. They really think you're so special. And I feel like a part of them wishes that you would see that in yourself. And you wouldn't doubt that. And you would show up more. You know what I mean? Or you would but they respect that you didn't, because I feel like the situation here, it was kind of really toxic for you to be showing up. You know what I mean? But you're really important to them. You really are. And you need to remember that you're special and you're precious, okay? And with Topaz, forgiveness heals. It's time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So... this person is working on releasing anger. I feel like they have a lot of anger towards these people. A lot of anger. Okay? There's like decades long of anger that this person has towards this group or this people or this cycle. And they're working on releasing it to improve their health and their happiness. And that's probably why their moods, and they're kind of like, you notice that they're kind of, their moods, and maybe sometimes they're like, oh. It's not that they don't like you. They just, when you go through a lot of stuff, you come out of it with certain patterns and you don't realize that that's a bad pattern, or that's a pattern that's blocking you. And this person just has a lot of patterns around feeling like they need to defend themselves all the time and like being kind of on guard, like, oh, I need to protect myself, because they probably were in a high pressure environment that they were constantly on guard. Can you imagine being at home and having your shoulders to your ears, and somebody yelling and you having to yell, as a kid, they had to protect themselves, but they don't need to do that anymore, and now they're taking out that last bit of anger on the people who fucking did it to them. So let's go. Okay. So, I hope that this helped, you know what I mean? This is your reading, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, Leo. I am a psychic. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a witch. I do this 24/7. This is what I do. I love my job, okay? And I love to help people like you who, want to know about love, who want to know about this person, who want to know about, what's coming or what's going on. Any question that you have, I would love to answer them. I would love to help you. The information as to how to contact me is down below in the description bar. a lot of things are coming and growing. I just got back on YouTube, so that's why things are kind of like, whatever. But, you know, the way to contact me is down in my description bar, and I do hope that a lot of you guys, if you would like to connect with me, and if you are interested in a reading, I do hope that you guys would just reach out and just see what it is. It doesn't hurt, and I would just love to do a reading for you guys, okay? And that being said, I'd like to thank all of you guys for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you so much. I received so much love when I came back to YouTube. I really love you guys so much, and I didn't realize people even miss me when I left. Like, that's kind of how I am. I kind of was like, okay, like, who even cares about me? But I'm learning that, you know, when I came back, I didn't even know that people actually knew that I left, you know? And I just really want to thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing and sharing. It really means the world to me. I mean, it's just really nice of you guys, seriously. So I just want to say that. And I do post weekly readings. I post daily readings and monthly readings. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you check the rest of those things out. And good luck with this person. Seriously, enjoy this situation, okay? This is a beautiful, loving connection, and I just feel like you deserve this. So don't forget it, okay? Take care, Leo. Bye-bye for now.